let's talk about emotions, because I think it's super important. Emotions are a beautiful capacity we have as a human being, but they can also be poisonous. And that's when we resist them. When we push them away and we say we're stronger than that, we can just move on, then they are actually still there, and they're on this buzzer mode, influencing our whole mind. Our whole thought system is influenced by the emotions we push away. And we can also just feel it a little bit. Let's say I don't feel so well, I feel a bit sad, but then just making up a story around it. It's because nobody likes me, and I'm not pretty enough, and people don't appreciate my work, and all these things. And then the emotion gets triggered again, and we feel it again, and it keeps us in this vicious circle. And what happens is we didn't allow the emotion completely. And instead of being present with ourselves and with what we're feeling, we allow the mind to take over and create really bad thoughts. So where do we start then? Do we start with changing our thoughts? So that's something I was thinking about lately. And actually, so as much as a positive thinker I am, sometimes our thinking is too foggy by pressing down all the emotions, that we just feel like we can't change it to positive thoughts. So what we do then is sit down and feel what we need to feel and be with it. If we do that, then emotions are beautiful, and crying can be beautiful. Allowing the fear to be there can be something beautiful. And it, as scary as it is, because it really can be scary to sit down and to feel, but actually the thought of doing that is more scary than when we actually do it. So when an emotion comes up, next time, notice it. Sit yourself down and be fully present for yourself. Emotions are like little children that want attention and are screaming all the time that they want attention. So instead of walking around it and having this buzzer mode of your emotion influencing your whole system, try to sit down, name the feeling. So maybe you say, I'm sad, and be with that. Be there for yourself. And when you notice yourself going into a story that is not here, it's in the future or in the past, take yourself back to now and to what you're feeling and experiencing now. You say, I'm afraid, and it's okay. I'm here for myself. And that is all that emotions want. They want the space for ourselves to feel it all. And it's so important to do this and to not let emotions take on the better hand, to let them influence our whole being, but to really start when the emotion comes up. We are present, we are there, we feel it, we acknowledge it, and it's okay. And you'll be surprised at how you can shift it. So when there's space for fear, fear has a space to move away without us wanting to get it over with now. Just being in that space, allowing. See what happens.